This is a kitty wall mount carbon monoxide detector, and it also gives off temperature. We're going to install 3 of these, one outside of each of the bedrooms. So let's get started. Okay, we are going to install a carbon monoxide alarm detector. And this one's made by First Alert. It's got a 10-year lithium battery in it. And this is one that you can set on a table or somewhere and just leave it alone. Or you can attach it to a wall with a couple of screws. What's good about this one here is carbon monoxide tends to settle low, and a ceiling-mounted alarm isn't really going to do you as much good because it's up on the ceiling and all the carbon monoxide is down low. So let's open this up, take a look at it. And so it is basically a very simple little unit. It has a little test button up top here. It has a readout here that tells you parts per million of carbon monoxide, and it has a on switch here. So when you turn it on, then you have 10 years of life with it. And then over here, we're going to write the installation date on there too. So I'm putting these in because the buyer of the house, as part of the closing agreement, wanted me to put in some carbon monoxide detectors outside of each bedroom in the hallways. So that is going to be 3 carbon monoxide detectors. Okay. The upstairs probably doesn't really need one because there is no furnace heat going up there. It's just electric baseboards. However, the chimney goes up there, so there's a remote chance that a certain amount of carbon monoxide could miraculously work its way out through the brickwork. So we are going to put one of these upstairs and downstairs, and then here in the mother-in-law apartment in the basement. We're going to put these just outside of the bedroom windows, or bedroom doors. So this one here, the manufacturers these days, they always come through and give you just the cheapest possible crap they can. And these screws, they're just not long enough, but you screw them in and leave an 1/8-inch gap, and your unit is supposed to just slide over the screw and down and hold it in place. Very simple and easy like that. Unfortunately, as you can see, there's hardly a 1/2 inch of screw coming through there, and they do give you these little plastic inserts, and me, the way I feel about plastic inserts is what a bunch of crap. So I was hoping I've got these other screws here, and so I think I could just use these screws here. You see, these are an inch and a quarter long, and I can use these instead. Okay, so anyway, that's what I might do, is just use these longer screws. These ones here, these have too big a head on it. So I've got 3 screws that I can use. So we'll do that anyway. I'm going to see if I can find 3 more screws. So anyway, this is the unit here, and I'll get back with you here in just a minute after I find a couple more screws so that we can attach this thing nicely. Okay, hang on. Okay, so on the CO2, it's their carbon monoxide detector here. These are the slots, so you want your screw head on the bottom, and this will go in and slide over the screw heads. So if you look at this, the screw head lines up with the switches, and the top of the screw should be at the top of the switch. So that's what we are going to do, is take our level and come out here, level, and that is where we're going to put our screw heads. And then there's a post inside the wall here, and we want to hit that post. Okay. Not sure how well this is going to work because the camera is wanting to wander and I don't really have a good way to hold it. Okay. Then we have our template. Okay, so I'm going to put a tear right here so that I can see the line on the other side. Okay. All right. Actually, we're going to slide that up just a bit. Okay. There's one. There's two. All right, and then we screw these in so that they are sticking out about 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to favor this one up just a little. And okay, let's see how this works. Not out enough. Okay, I think we're in. There we go. Okay, so there is the first report with 0 parts per million, 66 degrees. All right, so there we go. The first one is installed. And that is all there really is to it. You just unbox it. Make sure you have some suitable screws. And you got a pencil mark to erase here. And there you go. Not too bad. All right, So one down, two to go, and they all pretty much installed the same. So if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Hope you enjoyed that. Get yourself some carbon monoxide detectors, because if you've got a gas furnace or an oil furnace, gas water heater, any kind of gas appliances, anything with a combustible heat source, it's a good idea to get one, because you never know. Sometimes, there goes my magic GoPro shutdown again. You never know when something is going to fail. The heat exchanger in your gas furnace, I've had those fail and crack several times. The design of a furnace has pressurized air blowing over the heat exchanger as a safety measure, and what that does is it will blow house air into the furnace, the firebox, the flame side of the heat exchanger from the house side and out the chimney. So it will prevent carbon monoxide from entering the house because it is pressured in the heat exchange system. But there's that brief time where the fan shuts down or it hasn't fired up, and there is carbon monoxide able to come out through the crack because the fan hasn't kicked on yet. So it can work its way out through the crack during that brief time where the thermostat hasn't kicked on the fan and the burner is just burning away. Okay, so there's your carbon monoxide safety tip. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and be safe. We were having a good downpour of rain, and I thought, gee, let's see how much water is coming out of the gutter downspout. And this is a pipe that I have that extends around the house and lets the water exit out onto a driveway. That's quite a bit of water. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next video.